What is up and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ella and in today's video we're going to be talking all about how I stay organised at university. Now this video has been very highly requested. And you know, at university we've all got so much going on and time management is so important to make sure that you're doing as many things as you can as well as you can. Now just before we get into this video, don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you'd like to join my little family that I've got going on here. I would love to have you. Now it's time to grab yourself a cup of something, sit back and let's talk about how to stay organised at university. So first of all, we're going to talk about some general tips. The first thing I want to say is that being organised is all about mindset. You need to have the motivation to stay organised or you simply won't. So first things first, what is your motivation? Why do you want to stay organised? Is it that you want to do well in your degree? Is it that you really want to work towards being on the committee for a certain society? Is it that you want to lose some weight or gain some muscle? You also need to set goals, big and small. So like a big goal for me would be reaching 10,000 subscribers by the time that I graduate, and a small goal would be making sure that I upload 3 times a week every week. And finally, you need to think about your priorities. What are your non-negotiables? What are the things that you absolutely have to do? There's no question about it, there's no ifs or buts. What are the things that you have to do? And that's not just in terms of like tasks for working towards your goals, like what are the appointments you need to be at, what are like the lectures that you need to attend, what are the things that you absolutely have to do before thinking about any of the things that you want to do. In terms of tasks, you need to think about what you must do, what you should do, and what you could do, because they are all different things. Okay, so now we're going to move on to how I stay organised. So I use 2 things to stay organised: Google Calendar and my planner. I think it's really important to have both a digital and physical space to organise yourself. The reason I think a digital space is important is because you can access your digital space anywhere. So if you happen to like lose your planner or break your phone, then it's still not an excuse, like you can still stay organised. However, I personally find having a planner makes me feel a lot more motivated to do my tasks, and I feel like on a day-to-day basis a planner is much better for visually seeing what you need to do and sort of helping to motivate you to do it. So first things first with Google Calendar, as soon as anybody invites you to anything, as soon as any appointment comes up, any event that crops up that you need to go to or have the choice to go to, write it down on Google Calendar, write the time, write the place, you know, even write like the person who you need to contact about it. Just write down as much information as possible about the event on your Google Calendar. Even if you're not sure if you want to go, or even if you definitely don't want to go, I think it's still good to write it down, so then at least if you change your mind, you know exactly when it is and you are able to sort of make an educated decision on whether you have the time for it or not. So this is where your planner comes in. So I'm going to show you my planner. My planner is my pride and joy. I'm obsessed with my planner. So this is my planner for this year. It is the Mal Paper Daily Goal Setter Planner, and can I just say I'm absolutely obsessed with this. I was actually very kindly sent this by Mal Paper, and I actually have an affiliate link in the description of this video, so if you want to purchase it I would really appreciate it if you use my link. Obviously you don't have to, but I do get a little bit of commission if you do choose to buy it through my link. So yeah, thank you very much to Mal Paper for gifting this to me, but I am just absolutely obsessed with this for so many different reasons. So Mal Paper is a brand that is really focused on goal setting, and that is something that really aligns with me. I'm all about smashing goals, productivity. I love goal setting. I love being organised. It's just, I love it. And this planner is the ultimate planner to help you achieve your goals. So in this planner you have a month view, you have a daily view so you can see what your tasks are day to day, and you also have a weekly review where you can sort of reflect on the past week and look at what you achieved and what you need to work on for the next week. It also has a space to write down your long-term, medium-term and short-term goals, and it's a place that you can keep referring to every single week. And I actually love this because it keeps you so focused on what your goals are. Like, I was thinking to myself earlier, I cannot for the life of me remember what my New Year goals were. I've absolutely not got a clue. I couldn't tell you. I could not tell you what they are. But obviously if you write down your goals in here, then I will never ever forget what my goals are. My goals are what keep me motivated, it's what keeps me organised, and it's what helps me to make time for the things that I want to do. And I'm going to talk a little bit about how I use this just so you can get an idea for how I sort of plan my time. So every single Sunday I sit down with my planner and I open it up to the month view, and then I fill it in with all of the appointments that I've written down that week from my Google Calendar. Visually, this is absolutely brilliant because it means at a glance I can see exactly what I'm doing this month. And I've also got like a little colour code here because, as I said, I do a lot of different things, so I need to be able to look at this really quickly and see where my time is getting divided. So for example, on here I have work, degree, NSTV, YouTube, Instagram, brand deals, digital ambassador and social. And they each have a colour, and when I write it in on here, I, you know, fill it in with the designated colour, if that makes sense. The thing I love about this planner is that every day you write down 3 things you're grateful for and your daily positive affirmations. And this all comes from like the law of attraction, you know. Practicing gratitude and positive affirmations are an amazing way to get you in that can-do mindset where you feel like you're able to achieve your goals and be motivated and positive, and that's so vital for staying organised. And then at the end of the day, there's a line that says great things that happened today, and it encourages you to reflect in the evening on one amazing thing that happened that day, and it's meant to keep you in this mindset of gratitude so that you can, you know, encourage more abundance into your life. And then of course it also has today's tasks and notes. So this part is obviously what I most use. This is for the past 2 days. I've not been super busy the past 2 days, so normally it would be a lot fuller, but I'm not at university yet, so it also has like a little lettering system which helps you with the must do, should do, could do situation that I was talking about earlier. So it actually explains it at the start of the planner, like how you use that system, but basically it's ordering your tasks in order of importance, which, as I said, is really important. Prioritizing your tasks is how you get more done and how you know what actually needs to be done and what actually doesn't need to be done. And then after that, every day I'll sit down with my tasks and I'll just get them done, starting with the most difficult task. Starting with the most difficult task helps you to feel really accomplished at the start of the day. It also gets it out of the way because I feel like it's really easy to procrastinate the most difficult task, and that is what is likely to stop you from actually starting the work and getting the majority of it done. It is normally like the hardest task that stops you from actually like getting on with it. So start with the most difficult task, get it out of the way, and then you'll just be left with like the easier tasks which don't feel as much of a sort of schlep to do. Also, make sure that you make time for you and you make time for your social life. I cannot even begin to stress the importance of this, both for your productivity and your mental health. Your social life and your you time are equally as important as your other tasks. Life satisfaction is so important for keeping you motivated. If you don't feel satisfied, if you don't feel like you're getting that, you know, that release, that fun release, then you're not going to feel motivated to do your work because there's going to be no regular release. You know, as busy as you want to be, you know, I really believe in the work hard, play hard motto. You know, make sure you take time for yourself as well as, you know, getting everything you need to do done. Also, don't take on too much. Now, I know this is rich coming from me and you're gonna be like, yeah, but you do the most. And I'm like, you're not wrong, I do a lot. But actually, in reality, I only take on what I know I can do. I only take on what I know that I can handle. I won't bite off more than I can chew, if that makes sense. I'm also definitely from the school of thought that you should work smarter, not harder. So I don't do the tasks that take the most time. I will make shortcuts and like try and save time as much as possible. So there are all my tips for staying organised at university. If you would like to purchase the planner that I talked about in this video, then there is a link in the description. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button and the notification bell if you'd like a notification every time I upload a new video. If you'd like to follow me on Instagram, then my handle is @ella.houghton. Follow me on there for all the most up-to-date information on what is going on in my life, and follow me on TikTok. My handle is @ella.houghton and the last O is a 0. I really hope that you enjoyed this video and I will see you in the next one. Bye!